Alright, let's go ahead.
Recording in progress.
Okay, let's go ahead everybody. We are with chapter now? Capital gains. Yes, everyone? Alright. What have we seen much? What is the charging section? Tell me quickly. What is the charging section? Everybody? Everybody quickly. What is the charging section? Which one for capital gains? 45. Okay, good, great. Alright. And in that what we had seen? Income arising, profits or gains from transfer of capital asset. So we went into the definition of what? Capital asset. Arey haan. And what is a capital asset? Every property is a capital asset except the exclusion. First exclusion is what? Stock in trade, consumables, etc. in the business. Yes, till here. Then second bacho, exclusion, which is not a capital gain or capital asset, is what? Personal effects of movable kinds. However, exclusion is inclusion. What all exclusions are removed? Everybody? Jewelry, your artifacts, archaeological collections, paintings, drawings, sculptures, or any other art. Ornaments includes those everything, okay, including precious or semi-precious stones and alloys and metals, whether it is on the wearing apparel or not. Clear? Ornaments. And another exclusion, important exclusion, rural agricultural land. Very good. Obviously situated in India. That will not be treated as a capital asset. Yes, still all of you, let's go ahead. Okay. After that, we saw capital gain is there. Capital. Capital in nature. So it is not a usual or regular income, you can say. As well as, if I have to say, the amounts involved are huge. Agreed? The amounts involved are huge. Clear to everybody? Alright. Now, another thing we saw about type of capital gain. It can be either short term or long term. So in the capital asset, we again saw the clarification or definition of short term capital asset. Arey haan. So if it is short term capital asset, the income, the gains which will be short term capital gain or short term capital loss. If it is not short term capital asset, but it becomes long term. Yes? Now whether short term or long term, it depends on what? Two things. Type of asset and period of holding. Agreed? Type of asset and period of holding. Clear till here? Chalo. What are the months available? Months. 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. Agreed till here? So up to 12 months, which all assets are there? Listed securities, then unit of a mutual fund, but which mutual fund? Sorry. Which mutual fund, everybody? Equity oriented mutual fund. And when do we say the mutual fund is equity oriented mutual fund? They should ask you this in MCQ. Tell me, when do we say the mutual fund is equity oriented mutual fund? When the balance is average of averages is at least 65% bachcho is invested in equities. Arey haan. Remember or no, all of you? Yes, till here? That is for what? Equity oriented mutual fund. And units of your business trust, units of bachcho business trust. These are your items, for what? Short term capital asset up to 12 months. If these assets are held for more than 12 months, then it becomes long term. Clear? Come to 24 months. Unlisted shares, unlisted only shares, equity or preference. Clear? As well as land or building or both. If it is held bachcho up to 24 months, it is short term, otherwise it is long term. Clear? And lastly, 36 months. Lastly, bachcho, 36 months. Aage badhe. Let's go ahead. What will come bachcho up to 36 months? Unlisted other securities like debentures, bonds. Then, important, debt-oriented equity, debt-oriented mutual fund units. And lastly, any other asset whenever it is not clarified. Up to, if you are holding it up to 36 months, it is short term, otherwise it is long term. This concept which also we had covered. Yes, Celia? Then simple thing, something we understood from selling price, what can we reduce? Or from sales consideration, which we reduce? Transfer expenses. You get what your net sales consideration. From that, what you can reduce? Cost of acquisition or cost of improvement. And these items, but you can also be indexed. Indexed means what? Bringing them to present value of money. Are you getting my point or no? Present value of money, today's money. Clear? So yesterday I told you an example or concept, bachcho. We don't tax what, bachcho? What we don't tax? We do not tax the inflation. We tax only the actual or natural growth. Yes, clear? Whatever is artificial growth because of inflation, that we don't have to tax. In fact, that benefit has to be given to the assessee. That naturally the prices have increased because of the economy. Clear, everybody? Yeah? So let's go ahead, everybody. Okay. So how do we do the indexation, bacho? This I have covered index cost of acquisition as well as index cost of improvement. So basically bringing it to the present value. For that, bacho, we use index numbers. Yes, clear? Are haan? And those index numbers are called as cost inflation index. The word itself is what, bacho? Cost inflation. In general, in economy, the cost has increased. So they have income tax department, bacho, uses CII called as cost inflation index. Yes, clear? So it takes bachcho what? 75% of average rise in CPI for the immediately preceding previous year. Okay? Clear till here? To the previous year. Look at the CII is given to you. Can you see that bachcho? Everybody? Are haan? Bolo. Clear na? So what is the base year? In index number we had done this properly. Index number bachcho is taken here as, the base year is taken here as 2001-2 financial year. And this now I hope you clear, now do you realize the meaning of this 105? So as per income tax departments, in the relevant field, there was a 5% increase in the cost. Agree till here, everybody? Yeah, compared to the base year. And having regard to 2001-2, currently bachcho how much it is to the 21-22? 317. It was 21-22 PY. We are talking of PY, but what do we need now? 22-23. I'll give you that, okay? Are all of you okay till here, everybody? Tell me. Are you getting my point or no, everybody? Yeah? So this gives you what, bacho? Your index numbers. Fine. But can I say in general the prices have tripled in the last 10 years? Can I say that? Hayana, how? Check here. Base year 100 and now it is almost after 20 years, bacho, the prices have become tripled almost. Clear till here, everybody? Fine. I hope this much till here you have understood. Okay till here? Fine. So let us find out quickly the CII, cost inflation index, for the current year. Just a minute, bachcho.
Recording stopped.
These small things every year, my notes I have to update because obviously I can't use old notes, no?
Recording in progress.
Okay, bachcho, what is the CII right now? 331 for the current year. Financial year we are talking about. Okay? 331. Now, some of you may ask, sir, do we have to remember all these numbers? Absolutely no. Absolutely no. Okay? It will be given to you. Yes, that 331, that is quite common. That yes, you will be, or you will have to remember that regularly. Okay? The current year index number. Clear till here, all of you? Remaining all will be given to you in the data itself. Yes, everyone? Okay? Should I go ahead? Okay. Let's do a very simple question. Chalega? Everyone? Tell me. Ready, everybody? You have the soft copy or whatever, you can refer in that on the screen also. Question number 44. Question number 44. Ready, all of you? Ready everybody? Chalo. Mr. A purchased capital asset on 1/1/2003. Little bit, just be a little bit careful, okay? For rupees 10 lakhs. He incurred rupees 1 lakh improvement cost on 1/1/2005. Okay? When did he acquire the asset? 1st January 2003. And he has done some cost of improvement. My simple question to you, bacho, do we allow or don't allow cost of improvement as a deduction? Indrajit first of all only says allowed. Okay? So two expenditure we allow. Cost of acquisition, that is purchase price, and something extra I have worked on that asset, bacho, that is called as cost of improvement. That is also allowed. But can you see here cost of acquisition, the acquisition date and the improvement date are different? Obviously yes. What all examples I gave you, bacho? That is, you have done a wall compound or extra room or the furniture, painting, all these things, okay, were not there earlier. Kitchen trolley, these things, item which you have done later on. That is what your cost of improvement. Agreed? Clear? Or solar panel was done that I have installed solar panel later on. These are all my bacho cost of improvements. Okay, all of you? Further, rupees 2 lakhs again on improvement bacho on 1/6/15. So 3 different dates now. He sold the asset in the current year on 1/1/23 for rupees 200 lakhs, 2 crore, my goodness, okay. Transfer expenses were only bacho rupees 50,000, 50. Right everybody? Compute capital gains. Chalega? Alright. Ready everybody? See, whenever in doubt, always simply bacho just prepare a simple timeline. But again, this is for your understanding, okay? Timeline means what happened what as per the dates. First date bacho 1/1/2003. Purchase capital asset how much? Purchase for rupees 10 lakhs. Then there is COI. I am writing much in shorts, okay? COI. But when 1/1/2005. Okay, and then you have 1/6/15. Okay, I thought it was 2005. It's 15. And lastly, bacho is sold the asset on 1/1/2023. So here we have COI. COI is cost of improvement of rupees. How much bacho? 1 lakh over here. And here we have COI of rupees 2 lakhs. And lastly, 1/1/23, he sold the asset to sale for rupees 2 crores. Correct here? But here I am writing in bracket bacho something important. What is related to sales expenditure or sales consideration? My transfer expenses. So I am just writing in bracket bacho transfer expenses. Of rupees 50,000, 50. Yes, still here? Ready? All of you? Ready everybody? Kushbu? Write down. Computation of capital gains of Mr. A for AY 23-24. Now, again, some points I'm giving you for the writing which are not in the format, or you can say the format expected, but I'm giving you something extra for your understanding again. Just like this timeline I had given you. Basically, this will help you to solve the question quickly. Okay? So, we will try to follow this format always. Okay? And later on, you'll be so used to it, you can do it in your head only. The 5 points or a couple of points. Okay? So, type of capital asset. Have they given you the nature of the capital asset in the question? Tell me. No, they are just using the word capital asset because it depends whether is this listed security or unlisted share or an unlisted debenture or land or what. So they have not given it. So I'm just taking any normal capital asset. Yes, still here? Fine. Then type of transfer. What were the examples of type of transfer? Remember? Sale, gift, renunciation, extinguishment. Extinguishment means it is, what you can say, destroyed, only the asset itself is destroyed, है ना? So type of transfer बच्चों what? Sale, yes, correct, it is sale. Then third, important, very important, a period of holding, very important. What was the date बच्चों when he had acquired the asset? 1/1/2003, correct till year 2. What date बच्चों? When did he sell it? In the current year. 1/1/23. है ना everybody? Fourth, can now you tell me the type of capital asset, or you can say type of capital means type of capital gain it can arise, long term or short term. This is important for you to understand. It is long term or short term? Long term, okay? So type of gain. But I'll not just write down budget long term, I'll also write the reason. Why it is long term? Because they have not given us the nature of capital asset, so I'm taking it as any capital asset. But for the residuary or remaining capital asset, what is the period of holding? More than 36 months. If it is more than 36 months, then it is long term. And what is the period of holding, bacho? 20 years almost. है ना? Is it the same date? Correct. Yeah. 20 years, bacho, exactly. It is more than 3 months, 3 years? Yes. So since more than 36 months. What is more than 36 months? The period of holding is bacho more than 36 months. Clear till year? And lastly, bacho, year of taxability. Point number 5 is your year of sale. है ना? That is AY. AY 23-24. Okay, bachcho? Till here, everybody? Fine. Now I am coming to the actual solving. Particulars and rupees. Simple. See, here, just like in bachcho, PGBP or CG, we don't have anything complicated for format. It is just simply plus or minus. है ना? The main point is about taking the correct figures. Okay? Ready, everybody? Chalo. Ready? Particulars and rupees. First one. What was the first thing we should write? Gross sale consideration or sale consideration. It is sold for bacho 200 lakhs. That is 2 crore. Yes, Chelio? 2 crores. Okay, everybody? Less. Tell me what now? Transfer expenses. I think only hardly 50,000 given to us. है ना? Everybody? So, net sale consideration. Net sale consideration. Yes, Chelio? Is how much, bacho? 1 crore 99 lakh 50,000. Agree till here? Simple, very simple going on. है ना? Yeah. ठीक है, everybody till here? Okay. I'm going back to the notes and showing you something on the notes. Sorry. See, now what are we going to reduce? Either cost of acquisition or index cost of acquisition. Cost of improvement or either index cost of improvement. So when to take indexation? That also we should know a little bit. Arey haan, everybody, simple till here. When do we take indexation? Again, we have some rules for that. Okay? So check. Simply just check this right now. Indexation is not allowed for short term assets. So, bacho, what will I say? Automatically it is allowed for only long term capital assets. Are you getting my point, everybody? All of you? Yes? So check the benefit of indexation. Now why do we do index bachcho? Because time value of money. So the asset bachcho is sold for, if the asset is held for short term, then we don't get the indexation. Understood? Clearly here. And check proviso 324 section 48. The benefit of indexation does not apply to the long term capital asset arising from transfer of long term capital asset being bonds or debentures. Basically again some exception. First of all, short term not allowed. Capital assets only long term bachcho we have to do indexation because it is held for more than 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, more than the required period or more than the tenure normally. However, again in long term assets there you can say again given an exception over there you can't do indexation. Which one? Bonds and debentures. Okay till here? Debenture is a capital asset. Just a minute. Debenture is also a capital asset. Debenture is liability for the company but issuing company but asset obviously for the holder. Are haan bachcho? Same like bond. No indexation allowed. Clear till here? Everybody? However, again some exception. Chaila. है ना? Exception of exception बच्चों what? Inclusion. Allowed ना? However, indexation बच्चों shall be allowed for some type of bond or debenture. Which one? Check. The word itself is what बच्चों? Word itself is what? Capital index bonds issued by government. Okay? And sovereign gold bonds issued by RBI under the sovereign gold bond scheme 2015. So only बच्चों these two bonds over there you allow indexation. Otherwise on any other bonds or debentures we don't allow indexation even if it is long term. And normally obviously the first thing basic the very basic is what? We don't allow indexation for short term. Clear till here everyone? Tell me. Okay. Correct, no? Okay. Now tell me, coming back to our question. Everyone ready? See, now what will happen? I don't even have to refer the question as such because I've done everything over there in the timeline over here. You know? So I again don't have to refer to my time to the question. Now, this capital asset bachcho is long term or no? Yes. And can we give indexation? Tell me this. Can we give indexation or no? Yes, bachcho, we can give the indexation. Clear? Because the period overall of whatever we are going to bring in the current year is for more than right now it is long term. So 36 months. Clear till here? Are you understanding what is indexation? Simple, bachcho. Let me just tell you, I can clarify the meaning for you. I am bringing the value of 10 lakhs in the current year, the value of 1 lakh in the current year, and this value of 2 lakhs bachcho in the current year, because all of them as it is, they relate to separate years. That is simple bachcho indexation. Isn't it common sense? Selling price of 22-23 and purchase price of 2003 etc. So they have to be brought at the same level of 22-23. It is just simply logic of time value of money. Clear? So let us just finish bachcho indexation. So write down less. What will I write down bachcho? First less indexed cost of acquisition. ठीक है? है ना? Index cost of acquisition. Write it here, everybody. Okay. Now what is my original bachcho cost of acquisition? Tell me. 10 lakhs. अरे हाँ या ना? My original bachcho cost of acquisition is 10 lakhs. Don't write down now what I'm going to write down. Don't write down. Don't. How many 10 lakhs now? Okay, everybody? This is rupees. And bachcho I'm writing a CII. CII, no, sorry. CII, pay attention, okay. Which is this financial year? Which is bachcho this financial year? This is बच्चों 2-3 है ना? This is बच्चों 2-3 correct है ना? So CII of 23 is 105. Yes, still everybody? I hope you understood till here. है ना? And I have to bring it in the current year. I'm just writing what is the year 2023. I have to bring them in the current year 22-23. And what is my CII for the current year? 33. Are you getting my point or no? अरे हाँ बच्चों, everybody tell me quickly. Okay, all of you? Now, in that case, simply you can do cross multiplication. So that is the logic. So what is my always so simple formula? Okay, just pay attention. COA. What is COA? Cost of acquisition into CII. Okay, of year of taxability. When are we taxing it? In the current year, na, 22-23 PY. Hello, everybody. Upon CII of year of purchase or acquisition, year of acquisition. Fine till here? Write on this much. What is the original cost of acquisition? 10 lakhs. No? Original cost of acquisition was 10 lakhs. CII of the current year 331. And CII of the year of acquisition, CII is 105. I hope you understood what logically we are doing. We are just bringing value of 10 lakhs to the current year. That's it. By using help of index numbers. Done till all of you? Tell me. Okay, done. What does the indexation come to, bachcho? How you should do, also do. Okay, pay attention. How you should also do. First, find the ratio. That is easier to do, basically simple. 331 by 105. This much into whatever, bachcho, 10 lakh rupees. Okay. $31 lakh, 52,000. Correct, everybody? 381 I am taking, okay? 0.95 I am taking, which are rounding up to 381. Chalega? All of you? Yes? Now don't directly right now find out the any balance figure, because we are allowed to reduce or no now further something expenditure. We are also allowed to reduce cost of improvement. But again tell me, whenever you did the cost of improvement, this also 2005, 2015, these dates compared to 2023, are they more than 36 months? Yes. So even there, bachcho, what will say long term, and even they can be now indexed. Understood here? So less. Again, index cost of acquisition, not acquisition, bachcho, improvement. Less. Index cost of improvement. Same logic is what, bachcho? Cost of improvement into CII of year of taxability upon CII of year of improvement Yes, is cost of improvement. बच्चों, how much is the cost of improvement first initially? 1 lakh. CII of the year of acceptability current year 331. Upon year of improvement, बच्चों, which year we did the improvement? Tell me. First one 1/1/2005. That means which year? 4/5. अरे हाँ. And बच्चों 4/5 index बच्चों indexation is 113. Understood everybody? Kushbu, Nitin, Mansi, Indrajit. I'm writing here in bracket 2004 5 PY. 331 is bachcho, as it is very much clear to everybody what is 331. That is your current year CII. Yes? So let me write on this figure also. Two 92920. Correct everybody? Alright? Okay. Let's go ahead. And is there one more COI bachcho? Is there one more cost of improvement? Yes. That was the first one. So second time. Second time bachcho, how much you spent? You spent 2 lakhs. Again same thing 331 in the numerator. But denominator which year? The second expenditure which you did in the financial year 15-16. 15-16. Clear till here? And 15-16 bachcho is 254. So again I'll calculate. What will I say? 331 divided by 254 into 2 lakhs, na? Correct, all of you? 260, 630. Chalega, all of you? Obviously both work will be reduced, so less. What we get bachcho ultimately is my, is it the asset long term? So long term. So long term capital, either asset, gain or loss. Give me the figure. Type 1 crore what? Type बच्चों. One crore 62 lakh 44,069. Is it बच्चों? Okay. Done till here? Everybody? So the long term capital gain. Correct. LTCG. Okay, in short. LTCG. Done till here? Done, no? Now understand. Let us do some other concept. Ready? Now this was easy. Pay attention. Pay attention. It was easy to do the indexation. But so when your acquisition date itself is what? Acquisition date is after 2012. Because for that you have the index numbers available. अरे हाँ या ना बच्चों? Clearly, all of you. The question arises that what if an asset was bought in 1980, 1990, 1995, 99, 100 years back, 50 years back, etc. Because obviously even those property may not have been yet sold, no? Possible, obviously very much possible. Okay, clear all of you? Fine. So how do we do the indexation? So just simply understand. Those assets which are purchased before or acquired before 2001, okay, because our base year is starting in 2001 too, ना? So those assets which are acquired before 2001, that is before बच्चों 1 for 2001, first of all those assets बच्चों we bring their value as on 1 for 2001. We bring their value बच्चों to 1 for 2001, and from 1 for 2001 we do the proper indexation using the index numbers. Now, obviously, the question arises how to arrive at the value as of 1 for 2001 is simple. We check the fair market value. What do we check, bachcho? The fair market value. Clearly, here, everybody? Understood or no? Nitin, Kushbu, Indrajit, tell me. Got it? So let's go ahead, everybody. Where are we? Check here. Cost of acquisition. Ready, everybody? So what do we check, bachcho, cost of acquisition? If the cost, bachcho, was incurred before 1 for 2001, that means you have acquired the asset and the acquisition was, bachcho, before 1 for 2001. Then how much do we check? Then how much do we take the value, bachcho, as on 1 for 2001 is the cost, actual original cost, or fair market value as on 1 for 2001, whichever is higher. Are you getting my point, bachcho? What we did over here just now? We first of all bring it to the date of 1 for 2001. Fine till all of you? Yes? Then, next one. What do we see, bachcho? Cost of improvement. Yes, still here? Are haan? Same thing. If you have purchased a property in 1970s or 80s and you have done some construction work in 1990s, 80s, whatever, but before 1 for 2001, the cost bachcho incurred before 1 for 2001 is completely not allowed, completely disregarded. Yes, still everybody? Did you understand or no, everybody? Yeah? Understood a little bit here? So, if the assets were acquired before 1 for 2001, bachcho, what do? We check fair market value or actual original cost, whichever is higher. Fair market value as on 1 for 2001. Whichever is higher will be our bachcho cost of acquisition. Clear till here, everybody? Are haan? And then we'll do the indexation. Okay. And the cost of improvement before 1 for 2001 completely ignored or not allowed. So let's come to bachcho again, question number 45. Oh, sorry. Ready, all of you? $45. Mr. C purchased the house for 1,06,000 on 15th May 1973. The following expenses are incurred by him for making addition or alteration to the house property. Okay? Addition or alteration means it is cost of improvement. Original cost of acquisition is what? 1,06,000. Then he spent bachcho on first floor construction in 82-83. Then second floor he bachcho did in 2001-2. Again cost of second floor. Second floor is bachcho what again? Your cost of improvement, no? Cost of improvement. Clear till here, all of you? Then Reconstruct the property directly in 8-9, again cost of improvement. Okay, in 8-9. And fair market value of the property as on 1/4/2001 is 4,50,000. Now, when was the property purchased? 1973. Yes or no? Correct, no? First of all, you bring it to the value of 2001. You will bring it to the value of what? 1/4/2001. How do we compare that? Actual original cost or FMV, which FMV as on 1/4/2001, whichever is higher. Clear, all of you? So, what is higher? Which is bachcho higher? What figure? Four lakh 50,000. Are हाँ ना, all of you, tell me no. पक्का ना? Are you getting my point or no? Check the original cost 1,06,000 and FMV of the same property 4,50,000. Yes, chलिए everybody. चलेगा? Ready? Write down. Again बच्चों आपको simply write now timeline. Question number 45. Ready, all of you? Okay. So I'm just writing 1973, doesn't matter the date, okay? Now what is purchased? Have they given you the type of property? They have given you bachcho clearly, house property, है ना? House property purchase, bachcho, how much? Rupees 1,06,000. Yes, चलिए. Then 82 to 83, something happened in 82 83. It is cost of improvement. How much? 1,35,000. What do we do of this? Ignore. Correct, everybody? Then again 2001 to cost of improvement. In that same year, but how much? 3,10,000. Again there is cost of improvement in 8-9. Rupees 2,50,000. And I think finally he sold our property or no? No? I think given till you. Yeah. Compute CG if the property was sold on 10th August 22 for rupees 1 crore. Transfer expenses being 50,000. Fine. No problem. So I'm writing the date here 10th August 22, current year. HP sold rupees 1 crore. It is HP sold, बच्चों, ठीक है, sold. Transfer expenses बच्चों rupees 50,000. Yes, चलिए. Write down. Cost of improvement. COI बच्चों, cost of improvement incurred before 1/4/2001. What do we do? Is to be ignored. Is to be ignored. Yes, चलिए. Next point. The house property was acquired before when बच्चों 1/4/2001. Therefore, cost of acquisition is what बच्चों? Higher of actual cost or what बच्चों? FMV as on 1 for 2001. Yes, everybody? Ready? Therefore, what is the cost of acquisition which will take? 4,60,000. Yes, still here? That is higher of. Or what was the original cost? 1,06,000 or 4,50,000. Okay, everybody? Let's start. Computation of capital gains of Mr. C for AY 23-24. है ना? Everybody okay till here? Fine. Tell me बच्चों, type of capital asset. You will tell me now. Yeah, it is house property by the way, है ना? Yeah, it will be long term, correct. It is house property, type of capital asset, house property, okay? It is land or building or both. Then type of transfer, remember now, is what? Sale, he sold it. Then what bacho? Period of holding, remember now? So start writing. From what? 15th May to 10th August 2022. है ना? Fine, all of you? Done, everybody? Fourth. Therefore, type of बच्चों capital gain. Long term or short term? Most of you बच्चों told me long term. Okay, long term. But why long term? Tell me this. Yes, Karan, Indrajit. हाँ, Nitin, Kushbu, Mansi. All of you answer. Karan, Nitin. Okay, Mansi. Kushbu. Kushbu is there or no?
जागो खुशबू जागो.
Wrong answer, all of you. हाँ, खुशबू का आ गया आंसर या. Why, बच्चों? Because type of asset is what? House property. House property is what? Land or building or both. It comes in that category. Very important. Okay, everybody? You will say it doesn't not matter, sir. It is held for 50 years right now. Yes, I agree. But in other questions, it will matter. Whether it is 2 years or 3 years you have taken. It will matter later on. है ना? Understood, all of you? Alright? So it is more than 24 months. It becomes long term. And fifth बच्चों, year of taxability is year of sale. Yes, is your current year. है ना? Yes, if all you want to write AY only. Particulars rupees. Ready? What do we say बच्चों? First sale consideration है ना? How much? 1 crore. लेस व्हाट डू वी से बच्चों? I think transfer expense is what, 50,050? Yeah. So what is this? Net sale consideration, है ना? Is 1 crore 99 lakhs. 50,000. Yes, Celia? Less. Important ना बच्चों now. Index cost of acquisition, है ना बच्चों? For that you have to first find out the cost of acquisition, which we have taken already as 4,50,000. Understood everybody? I hope you understood, all of you. है ना? So 4,50,000. Now this valuation is for as on which date? 1/2001, and now we have to index it to the current year. So into 331 upon 100. Is 331 only in the current year? It is 2 crore or 1 crore बच्चों? This is 45 lakhs ना? This question 45 ना? Sold for 1 crore. Okay. Correct? All of you? Done? So 4,50,000 into 3.31. 14,89,500 बराबर है? इसमें मुझे इंडेक्स कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन है ना? Then what do I have? Ready everybody? Then index cost of improvement, which one? Before 1 for 2001 we completely ignore. Look in your timeline, which one? Then we'll take this and this, है ना? First one is done बच्चों when 1-2 itself, है ना? 2001-2. 1-2, fine. So 3,10,000 spent at that time. Into again 331 upon 100. But why divided by 100? Because an expenditure was done in 1-2. 2001-2. Ten lakh 2,600. Yes, Celia, all of you. And there is one more बच्चों expenditure, है ना everybody? Let's start. How much? 2,50,000. Into again current at 331. But expenditure बच्चों relates to what? 8-9. Correct, no? Alright. So 8-9 CII is how much? Go back to your notes and check. 8-9 CII. $137. Yes, Shelly, all of you? $6,04,000 something. 015 I'm taking बच्चों. Okay. Done everybody? So basically 2 cost of improvements and 1 obviously cost of acquisition. You get your long-term capital gain. How much? Give me the, you type the answer. All of you. 1 crore 99,500. 1 crore 99 lakh 50,000. Minus 14,89,500. Minus 10 lakh 26,100. Minus 6 lakh 4,015. डेट में गड़बड़ लग रही है, क्या हो गया डेट में? somebody, what went wrong, tell me. हाँ तो क्या 1,99,50,000 ना? हाँ गुडनेस, सॉरी सॉरी, हाँ माई मिस्टेक, या हाँ खुशबू, यू ओनली डिड दिस, यू ओनली सेड 2 crore, दैट्स व्हाई इट केम टू माई माइंड 2 crore. हाँ नालायक, यू आर नालायक खुशबू, है ना बच्चों? It was just 99,50,000 by the way, sorry. Yeah, tell me. Sure Anish, it's good, nice. हाँ तो 2 crores, how much it is, how much is the sale? 1 crore only ना? हाँ. What is the answer बच्चों, tell me quickly everybody. नितिन, खुशबू, मानसी. 68,30,385. Is it right all of you? Fine. That is बच्चों your long term capital gain again. Long term capital gain. Yes Celia? All right. Okay. No problem Anish. Have a great time. You also. Come to question number 46. See, these are all conceptual questions, okay, everybody? Concept clarity questions which I'm doing right now, है ना? It will just clear your concepts. क्या होगा खुशबू? पूरा आंसर सर व्हाट? अच्छा यू गेव मी ऐसा? अच्छा ओके ओके ओके, देखना है. What do you want? Nothing, na? Come to question number 46. Ready everybody? Lengthy question, big question, okay? But this will again clear your basics. I am focusing a lot on the basic things also, okay? Lots of ample practice. Ready? (46) page number 8.44. Ready all of you? Check the question. Ready? Calculate CG in the following individual cases. Separate different बच्चों cases. Yes चलिए. हाँ. Fair market value बच्चों given to you as on 1 for 2001, 1 lakh rupees. Sorry, 10 lakh rupees standard given to you. Then you have different cases. Okay. Check here. Land. You have cost of acquisition and the date. Cost of improvement and the date. Sale price in the current year and transfer expenses. Okay. अरे हाँ बच्चों, सेकेंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, sixth and 7 as such you have cases. Okay everybody? Fine. So we'll not be doing all 7 together, we'll split it because it's just not possible to do all of them together. Okay everybody? Okay. Come back to the notes here or just check with me. Ready, all of you? Check page 8.5 with me. Pay attention. Ready? And we are doing again something very important and something very basic also. First we'll understand the concept and then we'll do that question which we are doing, 46. Cost of acquisition, pay attention. Previous owner's cost in case asset is acquired as per modes or methods given in 49. So previous owner's cost of acquisition or cost of improvement. Whether allowed or not allowed, allowed. Means what? Just try to understand. Pay attention. If A transferred the asset to B and B transferred the asset, okay, to C. Finally, all of you. Now check. From B's point of view right now, okay? He has sold the asset, everybody. Are haan? All of you. Let us say B acquired this asset in 2010, in 2005 and he sold the asset to C in 2022-23, hai na? Okay, liya? When B acquired the asset, that is his cost of acquisition, whatever, and whatever he has spent on the improvement, again, that is his allowed. That much he used to do. Hai na, bachcho? Whether it is given to C or anyone, doesn't matter. So C is not relevant. There is a sale in the current year. Yes, chaliye. ठीक है, sale. I'm just writing a sale. But what we are saying that who is the previous owner bachcho for B? The previous owner bachcho for B is what? A. Yes, chaliye. So look, just try to pay attention here. What is the wordings given over here, or what is the clarification given? That earlier owner's cost of acquisition or earliest owner's cost of improvement will also be allowed to the current assessee. Okay? Only if the asset was transferred to B, okay, as per the modes given in 49.1. Little bit, did you understand? Little bit. So the modes of transfer to B, bachcho, is through 49.1. Yes, everybody? Then the earlier owner's cost of acquisition as well as improvement is also allowed to the current assessee. Who is our bachcho current assessee? Who is selling? B is selling the bachcho. B is selling. Clear, all of you? Are haan? Alright, Leo? Now, therefore, obviously, bachcho will have to check what is the provisions or methods given under 49.1. Okay? Let's ready? Everybody okay, Leo? Check. Point number B. Modes of transfers. Everyone there? As per section 49.1 are distribution on total or partial partition of HUF. So when the property of the Hindu undivided family is broken down to the members, co-parcels, etc. Again, bachcho, in that is one of the methods of 49.1. Okay, everybody? Then, under a gift. So all these examples which what I'm telling you, let us say the property was given from A to B. And then bachcho B has later on sold it, sale. Are haan? So we are talking of which transfer, bachcho? A to B. If bachcho A is HUF and B was member, that case will be covered. Then second one, which is what? Under a gift, A is a giftor or a donor and B is donee. Clear? Again, a will. Will means what you understand as per the writing or declaration of the person who is dead. Succession. Again, succession, inheritance, one and the same thing. Okay? Or devolution. Same thing. Passing on the property to the next generation. Clear to all of you? Everybody okay till here? Under this cases, what is common, bachcho, between all these cases is that, what do you think, bachcho, what is common, bachcho, in all these three cases, in all the cases? Partition of HUF, okay, gift, not necessarily gift will come only from family, Indrajit, gift, will, inheritance, succession. What is major common between in all these cases is that, what? Very good, Mansi. Anybody else can tell me? Asset itself you are getting. What else you are getting? There is no consideration from transferee. Check now. Under partition, bachcho, of property, it is you get the property without paying anything. Gift, will, inheritance, bachcho, same thing. Okay, it is again, there is no consideration to be paid by the offeree. Clear till here, all of you? Are हाँ, clear till here? Just try to understand, but please, bachcho, try to understand. Okay? Why it becomes important? Let us say, okay, again I'm giving you example. Originally, A had taken the property for 100 rupees. Then, let us say I'm just giving you example, gifted the property to B. So what is the selling price of A, bachcho? 0. Just try to understand. A has gifted the property to B. So the selling price of A is what? Nothing. 0. Therefore, buying price for B is what? Nil. Are हाँ बच्चों, all of you. And however, let us say B might have बच्चों sold it at rupees 300. The question is, okay, whether it is 300 minus nil, that is entire 300 is capital gain, or it is बच्चों 300 minus original cost of acquisition etc., or the previous owner's cost बच्चों 100, and the gain is 200. Which will be correct? 300 gain or 200 gain बच्चों? 200 बच्चों will be correct, because transfer to the current assessee was through one of the modes of 49(1), and in that case we allow earlier owners, previous owners, cost of acquisition as well as cost of improvement. Clear, everybody? That is बच्चों your what? Another concept, है ना? Fine till here? So check. Previous owners, cost of acquisition, cost of improvement, holding period will also be allowed to the transferee. See, because bachcho, that A to B, if it is by gift, it is as good as no transfer. Bachcho, what it is as good as no transfer. Okay? So previous owners, cost of acquisition, improvement, even period of holding will be given to the current assessee. Clear till here? Why? I'll tell you again one more example. Why? Because bachcho, when A gifts to B, bachcho, is there any tax to be paid by A? No. Why? Because sale consideration is nil. The starting figure bachcho itself is nil. Then what is the use of giving the cost of acquisition to A? Na? Nil. Sale price bachcho nil minus cost of acquisition. No use over there. Okay, tell here all of you? And it is through this mode 49(1). So that is the reason bachcho, entirely all the calculations are done in the hands of B. So earlier previous owners, cost of acquisition, improvement, period of holding, everything is given to bachcho current assessee B over here. Done till here? Understood? Okay. Is this also clear bachcho? On which assets we have to do the indexation, on which asset not? है ना? Fine till here? Should I go ahead, all of you? Okay. (46). Ready? So we'll break the question into two parts. Ready? So rather as first three are same, so I'm doing first three together. Ready बच्चों? चलो फटाफट. Competition of CG. Particulars, land and flat, okay? Whatever which may be common, I'll take it for all of them together if the things are common. Type of asset already I've written, okay, land and flat. Then type of transfer, for all of them I'm writing bachcho, sale, because you have to do the calculation separately, so I'll make a table over here, simple one. Okay, so type of capital asset, type of transfer, period of holding, this may be different. Period of holding. See, in all the cases, let us take the selling date as current year, okay? Current year it is sold, hai na? So 1975 to 22, 23. Okay, till here. Second one, same thing. Second one, bachcho, check second one. When was it purchased? 1/4/1975, but incurred by previous owner, and the land was gifted to the assessee. Okay. Now they have not given you the date when the land was gifted to the current assessee, but in simple terms, right now the asset was gifted to the assessee. So earlier owners, cost of acquisition, date of period of holding, everything which will be given to the current owner. Yes. So what will you take bachu period of holding? From 1975, okay, till the current year. Okay, till here all of you? Done till here? And flat 1/1/12. You have to increase one viewers over here. ठीक है. 2 22 23. Yes, still here? Fine. Therefore, what's the type of CG? Is it common for all three of them? Land or building or both? It is immovable property. And in all these three cases, बच्चों, it is more than 24 months. So it is what? Long term. Yes, everybody? Since more than 24 months. है ना बच्चों? Okay. Done till here? And year of facility bachos again our current year, no problem about that. Done till here? Ready everybody? Chalo. First one, sale consideration. First bachcho sold for 500 lakhs, my goodness. 5 crores. Second sold for also 5 crores. And third was sold for 80 lakhs, 80. Yes, tell you? Is there transfer expenses? Yes, some of them they have. So less. %1 5 crore, na? So 50 lakhs, 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs, correct? We are aware बच्चों net sale consideration. So what? 4 crore 95 lakhs. This is 80 lakhs only. Sorry. Otherwise, again, Kush will say I should tell before only. Finally, here. Ready? Done till everybody? Transfer expenses. It's done. There's less. All of them are bachcho long term. So we'll allow what? Index cost of improvement. Sorry, acquisition first, है ना? Index cost of acquisition. Yes, still everybody? Now, have they, the asset was acquired in 1975 by the earlier owner for 15 lakhs rupees? Arey, हाँ. Yes, चलिए 15 lakhs. अच्छा, we're going here first, 15 lakhs. But the fair market value is बच्चों 10 lakhs only. So do we bring it or no in the current year? Yes, we will bring it in the current year. And over here, बच्चों flat was 60 lakhs. Fair market value was purchased was the flat itself is purchased on 1112, so no problem. Not before 1/4/2001, na? है ना? Only the assets which you purchased before 1/4/2001, you compare that with fair market value as on that day. Clear till here? Okay. So tell me, bachcho. Actual cost, original cost for the first property 15 lakhs, FMV 10 lakhs. How much will we take? 15 lakhs. Correct? Second property also 15 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs. And third property was as it is, bachcho, acquired after 1/4/2001. So no issues. Clear till here? Fine. Okay. One more thing. In second example of land, it was that original cost 15 lakhs was incurred by a previous owner, and the previous owner has given it gift to the current owner. How much bachcho cost of acquisition will take? Will take or no 15 lakhs? We will take bachcho 15 lakhs. That means we are allowing previous owner's cost of acquisition also. Is it clear, everybody? Khushbu, Nitin? Good. Very good. Fine, everybody? क्या बात है? Very good, बच्चों. Nice. Should we go ahead? So, I'm directly writing here 15 lakhs, okay? Into what? 331 upon 100. चलेगा? Here also बच्चों 15 lakhs into 331 upon 100. Yes, still here? But last column 60 lakhs into 331. But upon which year? Which year, bachcho? Give me the financial year. All of you type the financial year. Everybody. Which financial year? 11-12. Correct, bachcho. 11-12. बच्चों 184. Okay, all of you? Is it right? 1 crore. 7,93,478. Yes, still all of you? Is there cost of improvement? Maybe in some cases it is there. We'll check that also in the question. Okay, all of you? Ready now, all of you? COI. Chalo, first one. 1 for 2001. What do we do? 1 for 2001. Sorry, not 2001. 1 for 2000. No, sorry. The COI bacho is when? For the first property. 1 for 2000. Correct, Mansi? What do we do, bacho? Of cost of improvement incurred before 1 for 2001, we ignore it. So I'm just writing a simply dash. I'll write down that later on. If it is allowed, then we'll take indexation. So less index cost of improvement. First of all, is not allowed because since before 1 for 2001. Second, 1980. It is incurred by previous owner. It is allowed to the assessee, but it was incurred before 1 for 2001. That's why also again not allowed. What did I say? I'll repeat. Even if incurred by previous owner, it is allowed, but it was incurred before 1 for 2001. That's why disallowed. Yes, everybody done? And flat bacho, 1 lakh. Already it is in loss bacho. So 1 lakh into 331. But when was this bacho done? The COI 1 for 13, that is PY 1314. है ना बच्चों? PY 1314. Do you have notes in front of you, somebody? With you? Can you go back and check? 1314, give me the CII. Correct, it is 220. Okay, 1,20,455. Any other cost of improvement remaining? Nothing. Chalo. And all of this, but we have said it is what long-term capital. It was long-term only. But it may be quite clear to you, bachcho. The third one for flat, it comes to loss. है ना बच्चों? So long-term capital gain or loss. Can you give me the figures quickly? Kushbu, you only calculate and give me the figures. I'll not say anything, है ना? Okay, 4 crore, 45 lakh, 35,000, is it right? All of you okay, tell you? Check. It must be same for second property also then. Is it right, Nitin? The last one bachcho will be loss. Give me loss. $29 lakhs, 43,933. Is it right, all of you? Done, all of you. Let's go ahead, everybody. Some dates will have to change here. Okay, some dates, bachcho. Just increase by one year because this is not updated now. So 12. This I think is okay over there. 1/4/2001 is okay over there. Then make it 18 over here and make it 20 over here. Okay, everybody. So this bond debentures have increased 1 year. Unlisted share bachcho also increased and units of debt oriented fund also have increased. Okay, chalega. Let's start, everybody. Okay, chalo. Now we have to make 4 columns, bachcho, because there are now 4 assets. So please be careful. Unlisted. Bonds and debentures. Again, unlisted. Capital index bonds. Yes, everybody. Then second last, unlisted shares. And bachcho, your last one, units of debt oriented fund. Chalega? Already clear, all of you? Did I tell you, everybody? Just write the period of holding quickly so that we are all of us are on the same page. One 3/12/2. Is it given date of sale? Yeah, 31/3/22. 23, sorry, na? It is not March, na re baba. Yes, Celia. Unlisted Capital index bonds. One for 2001. Two. I think again it is same. Yeah. Take it 31st March 23. Unlisted shares. One for 18. Two. 31st March 23. Done everybody. And last one. 1 for 20. Okay everybody. To 31st March 2023. Done till all of you? Fine. Calculate bachcho type of capital gain. And it'll give me month wise also. Month wise means why? Because it is more than 12 months or 24 months or 36 months, okay? Type of capital gain, long term or short term. Are you calculating, bachcho? All of you? Unlisted bond or debentures. Candidate period comes in which category? 12 months, 24 or 36? Okay, Indrajit, Mansi. Okay, Nitin. Kushbu? It is first of all unlisted. Okay? And only unlisted shares, but for that you have to keep for 24 months. If it is debentures bond unlisted, it goes for 36 months. And here, bachcho, the period of holding is more than 36 months, therefore long term. So I'm writing a bachcho long term. Fine. Since more than 36 months. Unlisted capital index bonds. Again, same reasoning. Only bachcho unlisted shares have 24 months, remaining have 36 months only. Are ha ya na? But is the period of holding also more than 36 months? Yes. From 2001 to 2023. Unlisted shares. Tell me, bachcho. What is the period of holding? I mean, not the law. 12, 24 or 36. Correct, bachcho. 24. Okay. And here, is it held for more than 2 years? 19, 20? Yes. So long term, but held for more than 24 months. Yes, Celia? And units of debt oriented equity fund. Debt oriented equity क्या होता है? Units of debt oriented fund. How many months? 12, 24, 36. $36 months. Only unlisted, bachcho. In 24 months, there are only 2 assets. Unlisted shares and land building. Are ha? And debt oriented bachcho fund goes where then? In 36 months. Are ha, bachcho? The question is whether the asset was held for more than or less than 36 months. It was acquired in 1 for 2020. So 21, 22, 23. Exactly, bachcho, 3 years. So even if exactly, bachcho, 3 years, okay, at exact date, it is still, bachcho, in the lower limit. In the lower limit means it is called as short term. If it is up to that date or month, it is still, bachcho, short. If it is beyond that dates or months, it is what, bachcho? Long. Are you getting my point or no? Kushbu, Nitin, Mansi, Indrajit. What did I say? First of all, you should know. Debt oriented bachcho goes into 36 months category. This asset was held for exactly 36 months. So up to 36 months बच्चों is still short. So whenever it is up to 12 or up to 24 or up to 26, up to that month is still short. Beyond that बच्चों, even if one day it becomes long. Clear till here? So it is exactly 36 months, therefore बच्चों short. Fine till here, all of you? Should we solve this later or should we solve it right now only? Tell me quickly. Okay. ठीक है. Done. Type of CG we know. Period of holding we know. And year of taxability is also okay. So in the current year. Ready बच्चों? चलो. Sale consideration. Sale consideration बच्चों 15 lakhs. Then 50 lakhs 50. Then 30 lakhs 30. And lastly 25 lakhs. है ना बच्चों? Less. Transfer expenses. 2.5% of 50 lakhs is what? 125 or double, I don't know. $2.5, it is not 2%, sorry. 2.5, but how much? Is it 37,500, but you tell me? Is it 37,500? Then 30 lakhs. That's what 15 lakhs it was, no? Sorry, 15 lakhs 2.5%. 50 lakhs 2.5% बच्चों. 125. Then 30 lakhs बच्चों 1%, 30,000. And no transfer expenses for the last part. So what do we arrive at? Net sale consideration. Yes, still here? $14,62,500, 48,75,000, 29,70,000, and 25 lakhs. है ना? Yesterday, all of you? Done till here? Should I give you time? We don't have बच्चों obviously cost of impairment, but we have only cost of acquisition. है ना बच्चों? रेडी बच्चों? ठीक है, इधर वो साथ में ठीक है. So less. I'm writing है बच्चों COI or indexed COI चलेगा, not COI, COA, cost of acquisition, sorry. So cost of acquisition or indexed cost of acquisition depends on case to case basis. First of all, what is the first type of asset? Unlisted bonds or debentures. अरे हाँ everybody, unlisted bonds or debentures. Is it a long term asset? Have you written बच्चों long term? Yes. So normally बच्चों we allow indexation, but for bonds and debentures do we allow indexation for bonds and debentures? Answer is no. So we'll simply बच्चों will take only cost of acquisition, which is 10 lakhs. I'm writing a बच्चों indexation not allowed. Finally here. Second बच्चों type of asset, unlisted capital index bonds. Is it long term? Yes. It is bonds. But is capital index bonds allowed or not allowed? Capital बच्चों index bonds comes under exception. It is allowed over there. Gold sovereign bonds issued by RBI and capital index bond बच्चों is allowed by government to be indexed. अरे हाँ, all of you clear or no? So it comes under exception बच्चों. So capital index bond बच्चों how much? 15 lakhs into 331 by 100 into 331 by 100. Yes, tell you. Done? Give me this figure, बच्चों. Have you done this before? 15 lakhs into 331 by 100. Is this 4965 correct, no? Yeah, 4965. Third figure, बच्चों. What? Unlisted shares. How much? 20 lakhs. Indexation allowed? Allowed. Is it long term or short term? Long term. And there is no restriction because it is not bonds or debentures. So 20 lakhs into 331. When was it purchased? 1418. So we want CII of 1819. CII of 1819. 280. So 331 upon 280 into 20 lakhs. Give me this figure, Pachu. Somebody give me quickly. $23 lakhs, 64,285. All of you correct till here? Okay, 5, 6, whatever it is. Fine. And last part, bacho. What one? Which is the asset? Units of debt oriented fund. Why not allowed, Indrajit? Indexation? Since short term. Short term. But how much it was purchased for? 15 lakhs, is it bacho? 15 lakhs? Correct, no? Yeah, okay. So bacho, here you may have long term as well as short term. Long term, and we are writing with short term, either gain or loss. Okay. First one, how much, bacho? 14 lakhs. So 4 lakhs 62 500. Is it right, bacho? And minus 10 lakhs. Then 487 500, 4 lakh, whatever that is, 48 lakh. 48 lakh 75,000 minus 49 lakh 65. How much loss? Give me figure. $90,000. Okay. Fantastic. Third. Six lakh 175. Sorry, 715. And lastly, short-term capital gain 10 lakhs. Why till here? Write note. इंडस्ट्री इज अलाउड ओनली फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल एसेट, है ना. फाइन. सेकेंड, bonds and debentures, indexation is not allowed. Correct earlier? Even if long term. Exception बच्चों, which one? Capital index bonds and gold sovereign bonds. Correct earlier? Done everybody? All of you okay? Obviously we're still covering only the basics, okay? Okay everybody? Chalo, see you then everybody. That is it for income tax for today, है ना?
Recording stopped.
एक मिनट बच्चों. हाँ नहीं, निकाल चलो, नहीं सर.